Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. As usual, I am your host, Selassie Fiawi. Today we're going to talk about a very important issue which I have actually brought to this channel before. Sulley Muntari. We all know I brought you the story of Accra Hearts of Folk being the front runners to sign him. Now Kumasi Asante Kotoko look to intercept that move because they are Kumasi Asante Kotoko and they can possibly be the ones to bring in Sulley Muntari into their squad, if any club can at all. Accra Hearts of Folk versus Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Sulley Muntari has rejected emphatically the Kumasi Asante Kotoko bid for his signature. Also, we'll be looking at Thomas Partey's move to Arsenal. Do you think he should move to Arsenal after the first few games of the English Premier League? We'll be delving into that. If you're new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to the channel and to click on the notification bell to get more updates. So just dive right into it, and we all know I brought you the story. I did a live stream actually on it. You can link it up here. I also talked about it a couple of days later. Accra Hearts of Folk denying that they had signed Sulley Muntari. Now the reports coming out now indicate that possibly Kumasi Asante Kotoko tried to get the signature of the Ghanaian, who is looking to wind down his career with a play in the local league with a local club. Now with COVID-19 interrupting football, I think so many things have been disrupted, and with the fate of the season yet to be decided, it's anyone's guess when we will start the football season. But it is quite clear that Accra Hearts of Folk are looking to strengthen their side. Reports were eminent that they had possibly had talks and secured the services of Sulley Muntari. They came out a couple of days later to deny it, but now the new reports are that Kumasi Asante Kotoko also tried to contact Sulley Muntari, all to no avail. Now the former Inter Milan and AC Milan man emphatically turned down the move to the Porcupine Warriors. That's according to a Sunyani-based Nimdie FM. Now the 35-year-old has been strongly linked with a move to Kotoko, terrorist rivals, that's Accra Hearts of Folk. Now to deal in a deal that is expected to materialize when football resumes in Ghana. But the Porcupine Warriors, as any good club would, attempted to pull down the pants of Accra Hearts of Folk when they were not looking. On Friday, Ghana Sports Online reported that the three-time appearance maker in the World Cup for Ghana, Sulley Muntari, had received an international transfer certificate ahead of the proposed move to Ghanaian giant club Accra Hearts of Folk. Meanwhile, Ghana Sports Online had gathered a high-powered Kotoko team attempted to lure Muntari to consider signing for Kotoko instead of Hearts of Folk. But the team failed in their bid as the midfielder told them that he has planned his stay around Ghana's capital, Accra, and any move to Kumasi will go against his plans. Muntari's response to Kotoko has decisively extinguished any Kotoko hopes of landing the experienced midfielder who has trained with Hearts in the past. He scored 20 goals in 84 appearances for the Ghana Black Stars and has been iconically featured with clubs like Udinese, Sunderland, Portsmouth, Inter Milan, AC Milan, and won the English FA Cup as well as the Champions League. Hearts of Folk board member Dr. Nyahu Tamaklu is on record to have said that the African Champions winners in 2000 and 2004 Confederations Cup winners have informed the former AC Milan man of their interest in him. So Sulley Muntari emphatically turning down Kumasi Asante Kotoko, who, as any good club would, try to secure his services behind the backs of their rivals, Accra Hearts of Folk, and that is within their right. And Sulley Muntari has now, the onus was on him to tell them whether he wanted. His plans of staying in Ghana are surrounded around the capital city, Accra. So doing that, signing for Kotoko would go against the plans he has put in place. So yeah, it won't fit into his plans, and that has extinguished Kotoko's hopes of securing the services of this legendary player who would add some experience and bite to the team possibly. He is interested in Accra Hearts of Folk. He has trained with them. Dr. Nyahu Tamaklu has come out to emphatically say they have been in contact with him and shown interest in him. football should it resume anytime soon. Possibly that move could materialize. But I'll keep you guys posted as and when I get more information on this Sulley Muntari to Accra Hattifolk and all that debacle. My next story is actually a debate, a discussion, and I think we should all have it. Do you think it's even worth Ghanaian player Thomas Partey's time to play for Arsenal? Will he make a difference whatsoever? I posted a poll on my Twitter handles and it was quite a divided answer I got, and I would like to pose the question to you guys. Now, after the first 2 games of the English Premier League season, we've seen Arsenal play Manchester City, we've seen them play Brighton and Hove Albion, and they lost both games. But a team can lose a game and you would still have hope for the team. The manner in which Arsenal lost those 2 games will be something that Thomas Partey would like to look at closely, considering that he has been linked with them throughout this whole lockdown period. That is all we have been talking about, and so many other clubs in England. But Arsenal have turned out to be the front runners. His father has even pitched in and talking about it. At one point he said they had come to terms agreement with Arsenal. At another point he said the Gunners or anyone who would offer a good opportunity. One thing is for clear, Arsenal is in the equation. But after watching those 2 games, you would think that Arsenal would have changed their ways after lockdown. They had injuries in the first game. 2 players had to be substituted in that first game. Not good team management by the... You think that as the physio, he would get such things wrapped up by now, but that is not the case for Arsenal. Now, Thomas Partey joining Arsenal after seeing those 2 games, I don't think he would be a happy person with the club joining such a club that looks like they are in shambles. Joining Arsenal might not be the best decision of his career. It might not be the best time for him to join the Gunners. Now remember, in that game against Manchester City, Thomas Partey, what difference would he have made on the pitch? You could see the teams were disjointed. The supply to the forward striker in Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is something that was lacking. Nketiah was mostly the one doing most of the heavy lifting, and Thomas Partey is a great player, don't get me wrong, no less. He's an amazing footballer. But really, can he do anything to change this Arsenal side significantly as they are now? I'm sure you guys watched some of the games, as Brighton and Hove Albion game especially. But Leno, another player, injured, and I think Thomas Partey, in his own interest, if he wants to win trophies, there are better clubs in England who have been linked to him. Manchester United being one of them. Though moving to Manchester United might not get him as much playing time as he would want. It's quite a dicey situation, but the Gunners are not in the best place to be the place for Thomas Partey to further his career. At the point in his career where he is now, I'm sure he's looking to win trophies. Winning trophies at Arsenal would be really difficult with such a team. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment box. Is it a good thing for Thomas Partey to join Arsenal now? Do you think joining Arsenal now would be in his best interest? Let me know what you think in the comments box. And remember, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has not been offered a new contract. With 49 goals in 71 appearances for the Gunners, he seems to be the most potent player. If he should leave, what would be Thomas Partey's objective at Arsenal? He is not a goal scorer, he is a supplier. He commands the midfield, he breaks up play of the opposing team to start an attack. With the most potent player on the pitch in Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang possibly leaving the Gunners, what is Thomas Partey going to do at Arsenal? Is it the best place for him to go at this point in his career? A 27-year-old entering his 30s, he has won trophies with Atletico Madrid. Wouldn't he be better suited staying at where he has won more trophies? Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments box on that. Thomas Partey moving to Arsenal now. After watching the Gunners 2 games, I'm basing it on those 2 games after lockdown. Would it be the best thing for his career? Remember, Champions League football has been all but secured by Atletico Madrid after their 2 wins this weekend. And this week, they beat Osasuna emphatically, and they narrowly won over the weekend as well, 1-0. They are in pole position to qualify for the UEFA Champions League once again. And most players love to play in the Champions League. Thomas Partey, not an exception. Moving to Arsenal, who are struggling and wallowing in 6th, 7th, and 8th. Would they be able to qualify for the Champions League? Your guess is as good as mine, guys, and I don't think moving to Arsenal at this time would be in the best interest of Thomas Partey. But hey, your thoughts in the comments box. Let me know what you think. After the 2 games the Gunners played, do you think Thomas Partey should move to Arsenal? Sure, I've been talking to you about Sulley Muntari. He has been pursued by rivals of Hartlepool, Kumasi, and Kotoko, and told them that his plans are suited for Accra only and he will not join the Porcupine Warriors. The hopes of him joining Kotoko are but extinguished. Also, I've been asking you Thomas Partey's move to Arsenal. Is it in the best interest of the player, looking at the performance of the Gunners currently in their 2 games after restart? Let me know what you think in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.